Hey, it's Adele from Simple Life Musings, and I'm just dropping in today to share a little bit about what a typical day looks like for us in quarantine. So let me show you around our house. So my husband Ben and I have 6 kids. We're expecting our 7th next month. And we're all home together, so it's a full house. There's always something going on. There's always kids doing things that we don't know about. So this is the front porch. I think this is what made us fall in love with the house. All right, let me take you guys inside. So since they're doing a piano lesson in the other room, I'll take you in here. This is what we call the parlor. And we gather here every morning for family prayer, and it's just a place where we like to relax. And my kids have been gathering little nature artifacts in this. And I think one of our favorites is we have an actual rabbit tail that we found in our yard, and there's been a rabbit hopping around with no tail. We also have a caterpillar that's turning into a chrysalis, and he was with 4 other caterpillars but had to get, 4 other chrysalises. He had to get removed because he was trying to eat one of the chrysalises. So I'm going to take you over to our dining room, which is where we do our homeschooling in the morning, and we eat all our meals together here. So it's probably the most used room in our house. So I think one of the hardest parts about quarantine has been not having friends over. So we usually love to have friends and family over. Here's our morning board. Every day somebody has the job of writing the date, the weather, the day of the week, special things going on. Here's Dorothy working on something. Dorothy, who's 6. What are you working on? What are you working on, Dorothy?
I'm working on a fairy tale, and it's called Little John.
Is it about somebody named Little John?
Yeah.
Our 4 little kids also have cups they use every day, or else we have like a million cups. This is our homeschooling cabinet where we keep all of the books and notebooks and manipulatives. There's the rest of the butterflies. So this is the kitchen, which is hands down the other most used room of the house. And now I'm taking you back to the back of our house. This is the world's tiniest bathroom. You stand in it. And this is our laundry room, which might horrify some of you, but actually all that clothing is clean and just needs to get sorted today. So this is a good day. So I love for there to be like little corners of the house that the kids can play in. There's a dollhouse here with some dollhouse furniture next to it, and sometimes the kids won't play with it, and sometimes they'll find it and it'll capture their imagination. So during the school year, this, which is kind of in our entryway, is where we keep backpacks, but during the quarantine, I've been putting the kids' morning work in a folder in there so they know that they just come down and pick that up in the morning, and it has their... So this is my favorite room of the house, which is the study, and I love it just because it's filled with books, and it's where the kids play piano, and it's just kind of this quiet room. We have a rule in this room that no cell phones are allowed, so it's kind of just a quieter room. Here's a little altar that we have on the side. One cool story, I'm going to take you guys upstairs. One cool story about our house is that it was in a Hallmark movie. The Hallmark movie is called Cupid and Kate. It's actually pretty good. I think it's available for free if you want to stream it. Just walking upstairs, this is what I was telling you about little corners of the house. This wasn't here this morning. And my daughter Clara just made a little corner in the hallway for her babies. So this room is our twins, Clara and Dorothy, the room that they share. And here is Ben in my bedroom. We have a little area on the side getting ready for the baby. And we actually had been planning on getting a little nursery put in our bedroom. So we were planning on having a nursery put in this room because it's a pretty big room, and we're a little short on bedrooms, but we were gonna have that project started the day that everything shut down. So we're just skipping it and we're gonna have the baby in our room. So there's our bathroom. Here's a little corner with some laundry right now. Eventually it'll be ready for the baby. Here's Hugo and Josephine's room. It's our dog Fritz following me around. They're bunked up together here. You can see probably a bunch of kids. And then here's the room that our two eldest daughters, Zosha and Lily, share. Set up a desk in here because they're often doing their own schoolwork during the day. I'm going to show you guys the prettiest trees that are blooming outside. I just love this time of year when everything is blooming. So most of the kids are outside and I'm going to go show you their little town they have set up. There's a children's book that's really lovely called Roxaboxen that captured their imagination, and they set up their own little village complete with like its own currency, and they all have jobs. So here's the book. It's really sweet. It's all about these kids setting up a town out in the desert. So Zosha is just making some molasses cookies. This is Mothers of Little Children. One day your children will grow up and start baking you stuff. Best moment ever. I actually misled you when I told you that the study is my favorite room in the house because I think it is our porch. Let me show you around our back porch, our screening porch.
It's called Roxaboxen because we only have rocks and some boxes and tables and chairs.
Ah.
And then this is all our house. And this is all factory, me and Hugo's factory.
What are you making, Hugo?
This is white paint.
Oh, cool.
White, but it dries out to be like this. And this is Lily's factory. Dorothy house. And this is where you make nails. And I forgot to tell you my job. And I am the police.
You're the police?
This is the salon, and this is like, I don't know what it is, but it's something.
Have you had a lot of people in jail lately?
No, but, and this is all we have.
So let me take you back inside. I think there's a couple of, here comes Lily, who is the town mayor, coming through. And I think Josephine is inside. Let me see if I can find.
The money watcher.
Ooh.
That means I watch money from Boxing. Okay. John was a little boy. Ordinary boy. He loved to play all day, but he had bad news. He knew some. He ruined.
Another fun story about our house is this gazebo that's behind me. Was built for that Hallmark movie. So it was actually built by the set guys, and the final scene of the movie is in that gazebo. Thanks for joining me. I think that's about it. I hope you guys are hanging in there. And I'd love to hear how everybody else is managing and has changed stuff up during their quarantine. So I actually forgot to mention that Ben is working in the basement. He has a little man cave down there where he takes his meetings and hangs out during the day and comes up to say hi and have meals with us. So thanks for joining me, and you can find me over at Simple Life Musings on the day-to-day, and I'd love to see you over there. Bye, have a great day.